Most of you see my talking head, so you can't really tell how my body looks. And I've lost some weight, I'd say, in the last year. And actually had a conversation with one of my neighbors this morning, and he's like, "What's going on? You're so skinny. You need to eat this, you need to eat that, and you need to lose weight." And I want to encourage you. You don't know what's going on with people. You don't know why they may be gaining or losing weight. It may be a health issue. It may be something that they're going through. It may be depression, right? It may be the fact that they're losing or gaining weight because they're going through a particular time and they're a particularly hard time, and they're eating or not eating as a way to compensate for that. Sometimes when we care about people and we make observations about people, we may say things not meaning to be too inquisitive, too nosy, not meaning anything bad, but what we're doing is actually showing concern. So instead of stating the change that someone is going through and stating it in a way that says, "I do not approve of this change," you can say, "I noticed that you have gained weight. I noticed that you have lost weight. Have you changed your diet?" Approach it in a way of asking a question. Approach it with curiosity as opposed to criticism, and it would be much better received. Now, I'm saying that I'm cool with this neighbor, right? I'm cool. It's not like I thought he was out of place or anything like that. This is someone that I'm cool with, and I understand where he's coming from, but it just urged me to come on here and share that, because there are things that we may see a woman going through and we don't know why. We see the physical changes in her, right? Her face may start to look different. Like I said, she might be losing weight, she might be gaining weight. There are things that are going on in people's lives that you are not privy to, nor do you necessarily need to be, right? So you're questioning that person, that curiosity could actually make it apparent to them that they are going through this change, because sometimes we can go through things and we're just going through the motions and we're not really noticing the changes that are happening in us. And when somebody else brings it up, it now makes you look in the mirror and say, "Wait a minute, wow, I really have put on a lot of weight," or "Wow, I really have lost a lot of weight," or "Wow, my face looks different." Not for you to beat yourself up, not for you to start tearing yourself apart, but for you to just be observant and to be aware of what's happening with you. Because sometimes, ladies, you know this, when life is happening, we can be unaware of what is happening to us because we are so busy attending to life, right? And attending to everyone else and attending to making sure that the effects of life are not too harsh for everyone else, but we don't always do it for ourselves. And this is why I always go back to my 3 daily appointments. Remember, a woman must have 3 daily appointments: an appointment with God, an appointment with herself, and an appointment with others, right? But what we do is very often we fill our calendars with the appointments with others or the appointments for others, and we don't include God and we don't include ourselves. And at the end of the day, we lose track of where we're going and we lose sight of who we are. And sometimes it takes someone else to bring up what's happening. All that said, my weight loss was not intentional, but I have never felt better than I feel right now. And I'm actually, funny enough, back to my pre-pregnancy weight. And when I say my pre-pregnancy weight, I'm talking about before I had children to begin with, which is crazy. So this is a new diet for me, and I don't want to use the word, let me say this is a new lifestyle for me, and I am adjusting, figuring out macros, figuring out protein intake, figuring out all these things, and my weight has fluctuated within the last year. So I'm still figuring that out, approaching 50, and my metabolism is changing. Although I feel like my metabolism is returning to what it was in my 20s, which is crazy. So, I'm saying that to say there's nothing wrong in case any of you were concerned. I'm fine. I'm good. I feel great. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm good. But it really brought something up that I thought I should bring to your attention. In case you have had people coming up to you and observing things about you and relaying that observance in a way that made you feel some type of way, right? And I just want to arm you with that little bit of advice to listen, right? Sometimes even what people say with a critical tone is really meant for our edification. It's meant for us to just take a minute and take stock of our lives, take stock of ourselves. So don't be so quick to be offended, right? Just listen to the information that you're given and be honest in your evaluation of yourself. And if you feel fine with where you are, then that's okay. And conversely, if you are a person who is observing another woman and you observe that she's been losing weight rapidly, she's been gaining weight rapidly, or what seems like rapidly to you, because actually this person hadn't seen me in a while, then approach it from a point of view of curiosity and not the point of view of criticism, because you want your concern to come over in the best possible way. All right, so I just wanted to share that today with you. I hope it helps. Blessings on your journey. I'll talk to you soon.